all these plagues, all these famines and tribulations, all right, all these sorrows and death and war and fear and evil. He's bringing all these things for what? For amendment, for the betterment. Because things are going to get better once after all these things clear, man. And how are they going to get better? The kingdom of heaven is going to be established. That's how things are going to be better, man. All right. Let's keep reading. Verse 20 says, but for all these things, they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge. See, and even today, Jake, they're not mindful of the scourges, man. They're not mindful of the afflictions that they're being put in through the Lord. They're just continuing to be niggas. And when these, and you know, here it is, we're in the beginning of all these things, right? Just like Ezra just said. He was asking himself what shall he do when those things come? But here it is, which, so real quick side note, proves reincarnation, because here it is. Ezra saw this in a dream and a vision of things to come, and he's asking, what shall I do when these evils come? Implementing or implying that he's going to be back here again in those days. So just a quick side hit on you Christians. But these niggas, man, they have all the Most High be whipping their asses, man, tearing flesh off the side of the ribs, man, with these afflictions that he be putting on Jake, and you niggas still can't turn back to the Most High. You still don't see it, man. And let's read that again, man. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 20 says, but for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. And you guys don't bring keep in mind that, oh shit, man, the Most High jacked me up for this. Like, man, what am I doing wrong? You know, you people don't try to correct yourselves, man. All right, and see, right now, the men of the Lord, we were getting scourged, and guess what? We brought to mind our ways. The Lord put it into our mind to remember, to be mindful of the scourges. And we turned from our wickedness. Why? Because we were scourged for our amendment, our betterment, our improvements. Okay, and hey, you can't tell me that the men of the Lord, the men on the highways and byways that you see reading the Bibles, if you really know them, if you really know who they are, compared to what we were doing back in the world, man, hey, we were dirtbag niggas just like the rest of you. But guess what? You motherfuckers are going to have to learn the hard way. So the Most High is going to have to do these things to you so that you can turn from your wickedness. And not you physically. You're not going to be able to turn yourself from the wickedness because you already showed yourself to be stubborn like an ass. The Most High is going to have to kill you and then put it in your mind so that you never go off again, man. That's how bad you niggas, how bad you people are, man. That's how bad you people. Most High gotta kill you and then bring you back in a right mind. Meanwhile, you got the men of the Lord enduring to try to get that right mind. What do you think our reward's gonna be? You're gonna get it. You wicked niggas out there, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the right mind. But you sitting here being wicked niggas. Not to say that we're envying. Oh, look at the 2/3. They get to do whatever they want, and they still gonna receive the kingdom. We don't give. Hey, fuck y'all, man. Have your fun. We just got done reading that, man. Let me get it, man. Let me get it, cause you niggas are done for, man. You niggas really, man. Hey, we could give two shits of how you niggas live your life, man. We gonna live our life to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Let me read this, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So you guys can keep living it up, man. You guys can continue to live it up. Live your best life, as you guys put it. Because when that day comes, when the Lord starts to bring these things on a full scale, when he just lets the greyhounds go, hey, you people are done for, man. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord are going to have a covering over them, man. See, that's how. See, we're going to get the right mind, but we're going to be protected on the way there, man. We're going to be fed. Matter of fact, let me get that. Real quick. God dang it. So lucky, brothers. I got a phone, and my hands are pretty big, so sometimes these slick phones falls right out of my hands. And pressing these buttons, sometimes I be pressing multiple buttons. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. Well, let me start at 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. All right, and this is talking about you 2/3 wicked-ass pieces of shit, man. All right, because when I called, ye did not answer. See, so the Most High, you came across a man of the Lord, came across a camp. You might have came across a video. That's the Most High calling out to you, man. But what did you guys do? Ye did not answer. When I spoke through the prophets, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes. So you niggas continue to be wicked. After all these ass whoopings that the Most High gave you and all these signs that he's giving you, like, hey, you guys better tighten up. I sent my men out there. Men got on your ass, and you still didn't listen. So now you're gonna have to know the same by pain by death. All right, but let's keep reading here. Ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. And what does the Most High delight not in? In wickedness. The Most High delighteth in righteousness. And you niggas are wicked, man. You guys are completely wicked. But not to deviate off the topic, Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Right? Because when the Lord takes out, like we read in Isaiah 24, when the Lord takes away that when the joy is darkened and the mirth is taken from the cities, the men of the Lord are going to be rejoicing. We're going to be the ones in the spirit, not really fully in the spirit of mirth like you people are, but we're going to be in better spirits than you guys will be. You people are going to be, you people are going to be crying like little babies, man. You're going to be weeping. You going to be weeping. All right? So that's what's coming for you people, man. Because you didn't want to turn to the Most High. You didn't want to hear him. You didn't want to listen to his voice. That's what's going to happen to you, man. These plagues that you read in this book, all right, and in this chapter, all right, it says, verse 20, back in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 20, it says, but all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Well, guess what? Your thing is, what's going to happen with you is you're not going to eat. You're not going to drink. You're going to die. And guess what? The Lord's servants, they're going to live. All right? See? You see how the complete opposites we are of you 2/3? Here it is. We're suffering spiritually and physically. Okay? The 2/3 and the elect, we suffer physically. We all suffer physically. The only difference is the elect know it. We know we're suffering physically because we're under the hands of the wicked, man. You 2/3, you don't even know that you're living a lie, man. That the food you eat are defiled. That the things that you do are not healthy. You people don't know that, man. You just think that the diseases you get are genetic or this or that. And man, it's your lifestyles, man. All right. But that's what separates us from you 2/3, man. We're completely opposite. We're gonna live. You're gonna die. We're trying to be righteous now, and you people are trying to be wicked. All right. Like I said, we're suffering spiritually. You guys are trying to live a happy life. You people ain't spiritually in your really in your spirits. You people wake up ready to get it moving, man. You glad your alarm clock screeching as high as it was woke you up, or you can go into slavery to work your 9 to 5. So then that you can come back home, you can get on that highway, get stuck in traffic, get home by like 6:30, if that 7, have a late dinner, and then go watch some TV and then go to bed and then do the same thing the next day. You see? And really, man, that's not living, man. But guess what? You people are gonna have to learn the hard way, man. That's all I gotta say about that. But let me keep reading. All right, verse 21, it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth." And when you go into that word victuals, that's talking about foods. All right. So behold, foods shall be so good cheap upon earth. And people, you might hear that and be like, let me finish it. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case." Now, people might see that and think, well, that really must not be for a good time now, because food is pretty expensive right now. You know, a gallon of milk, I believe, is like $4.30 down here in Florida, average. I would assume the national average is about $4. I would assume, you know, just a guess. I know Florida is a higher state of living sometimes, but you know, the prices of food are up. Meat is you know, I was looking at the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and I was looking at the Consumer Product Price Index. So basically, it's just a report on prices, changes in prices as far as percentages go from month to month, and then, you know, they compare them from last year's. And basically, when you look at your vegetables, your fruits, your fats, meats, but the way they categorize meats, though, it's beef and veal, which I don't know if that includes lamb and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go with just beef and veal. But then they have a subsection for chicken, or they have its own section for chicken. You know, for fish. As strange as it is, they have eggs as its own thing. You know, and I was reading up on them, and a lot of these food products, okay, because it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth," and you know, a lot of these food products from month to month of this year, they increased in prices. And from those, you know, I'd say about average, you know, food prices have gone up. Eggs was the one that went up a lot, and, you know, that makes no sense. But from what I read, it's a volatile, I guess, produce. You know, for some reason the prices have changed, you know, quick. But you know, everything's pretty much gone up from last year. You know, you generally around like a 2% increase in the food prices. Some less, some a little bit more. So I'm just gonna say an average of about 2% of an increase from last year. Food has. So when people read that, you might be like, "Well, shit, man. I mean, food is pretty fucking expensive. So this must not be for some time now." And you know, and when you talk to these farmers, when you know. I studied economics and finance when I was in the world, you know, when I was in school. So when you deal with these the farming industry and the economics of food, of the agriculture, what you pay at the grocery store is not what the company that purchased that or made that food, that's not how much they paid when they bought it from the producer, which the producer being the farmer. So the prices that they're paid, that the farmers are getting paid, are prices from before. All right. And so now you got to take into consideration Trump's tariffs and the